my name is Germaine Ling. I come from CHIJ St.Joseph Convent and I scored an A1 for my O-level English grade. To be honest, I was quite stunned and pleasantly surprised as I had expectations of getting an A2 at best for my O-level English results, and my expectations were definitely exceeded. I also felt elated that I did my parents proud and that I also was satisfied with my own grades. At the beginning of secondary 4, I was experiencing a little difficulty with English still. I was often getting B's and C's for my English grade, and I felt that wasn't that satisfactory knowing that O-levels was drawing near. I was also slightly doubting my essay writing skills as I wasn't getting high marks, and my comprehension skills were not up to par with my other peers as well. I wanted to work on this and improve this, so I decided to consult my teachers at Learning Journey as well as in school for feedback from another perspective so that I could greater understand the problem that I was facing as well as how to correct my mistakes. With more practices for comprehension and essay writing, I was able to improve my grades, and that is seen through my O-level results. Since the beginning, when I joined Learning Journey in Primary 5, I was not facing much difficulty during English as I was getting above average grades. However, I still face difficulty refining my answers for comprehension and making my essays a little more eye-catching. I was also facing a problem with self-confidence during oral as I wasn't able to speak fluently and my answers were often choppy. For secondary school, I had to cope with the difference between primary school English and secondary school English, which was a big challenge for me as there were new comprehension question types, and to prepare us for O-levels, schools will often give more difficult and misleading questions for their comprehensions, and this was found to be quite tricky for me as I didn't know which part of the passage to pick out for the information that question required. Secondary school English was indeed challenging for me. However, from those challenges, I learned that it's okay to seek help from your teachers. Despite how intimidating and awkward it may be, it's still a very good way to clarify your doubts and make sure that you don't repeat the same mistake again. There are many useful techniques that I've learned from Learning Journey. First of all, for oral, I learned that you should brainstorm the topics beforehand. Personally, for me, I would write my topics in a Google document. That way I can carry it around anywhere, anytime, and refresh my memory on what I've memorized before. I will also take the key points of each oral topic and expand on them. You could also opt for a mind map as well. For essay writing in paper 1, I would recommend also brainstorming, and this is a must for situational writing also. I also think that it's good to have a broad general knowledge as well as a wide vocabulary, as those are very versatile weapons that you can use during O-levels. For paper 1, I would recommend reading Learning Journey's model essays, as the model essays are written by the students as well as the teachers, and there are many descriptive phrases as well as useful techniques used to write these essays to make them more compelling. For editing, I would recommend reading aloud as it's easier to spot your obvious mistakes. For paper 2, I would recommend reading through the comprehension questions first, as that will give you a gist of what the passage is about, and that way, when you're reading the passage later on, you can also search for the answers for those questions that you've read. The classes in Learning Journey have a lively atmosphere. Students are usually actively participating during class discussions and also attentively listening to what the teacher is saying. The teachers as well as my peers at Learning Journey are also really amiable and kind. Also the staff at the front desk. Whenever I had makeup lessons, they will speak to me in a kind manner and also guide me towards the right classroom for where I'm supposed to go. Additionally, the teachers and staff are also really amiable, kind as well as dedicated to their work. They are also really attentive to the students' needs. For example, lessons that I have are usually adapted to the students' needs. For example, during lessons, my teacher will often ask about the students' exam schedules and give them practices according to the exams they have that are upcoming soon. Materials at Learning Journey are also really helpful as they help me to broaden my general knowledge and widen my range of vocabulary, which was very useful for essays and oral. I would recommend Learning Journey classes to anyone facing difficulty in English, especially in essay writing or comprehension, as there are many practices and materials that Learning Journey provides, which will help them to improve and refine their techniques in these areas. I'm very grateful for all the help that Learning Journey has provided for me, especially when I was in primary school and in secondary school as well. I will really miss the lively atmosphere here at Learning Journey, as well as the kind teachers and staff that have been guiding me through this way. Thanks to them, my hard work has paid off for my O-levels and I can finally graduate from secondary school. Thank you so much, Learning Journey, for all the teachers that have helped me along my primary school and secondary school journey.